あれはほらみんなのところへ。
Alright guys, we're back for yet another Bleach Parasol video. Shoutouts to my boy Snipey because we're going to be showcasing this technique Parasol Nanao, and it's pretty nice to see that this character finally got a remake. Now, I wasn't playing this game back when her OG Speed counterpart came out all those years ago, but the Speed version was so good because it literally meant having a much easier time clearing through co-op quests as she was capable of healing, and her DPS was pretty solid to be used in co-op. So that's pretty much the reason why she was good back then. And we did not have the likes of Link Slot levels or even Transcendence. It was a very different game back then. And here we are in 2024. This character finally got a remake, which I'm pretty happy to see. And they made her into a Link Slot potion farmer. So really nice. Just overall keeping the spirit of the original character, but now farms Link Slot potions. So getting right into it, she is a ranged technique Soul Reaper unit with the Stern Ritter Killer. Now the Stern Ritter Killer, it's not really that ideal for farming, but as long as you're given a good amount of DPS, I don't think it really matters too much at the end of the day. As long as you have like Frenzy +2 with a high Berserker, or even have the SP boost in this kind of case. But yeah, the Soul trait is the Speed Link Slot Potions of +5, and very nice to see that we have her 2-5, so you guys will see almost the best that she can do. But, yeah. Her entire kit, she can inflict weakening besides the SA3, which is a heal. And, by the way, I was wrong when I first talked about the character in my live stream, saying that this SA3 was going to be classified as a melee attack, but no. This strong attack right here, according to Hiken, which, by the way, shoutouts to him like always, yeah, the SA3 is still classified as a ranged attack, even though it can heal. Keep in mind, lads, every single healing strong attack or a boost attack, whether the character was considered a melee or a ranged character, the attack itself would be classified as a melee attack. And that was the reason why Parasol Rukia was considered an actual failure for guild quests, only doing 1 damage on the SA2, and very rule dependent in Limit Breaker quest. If she had the rule where range damage is boosted, her SA2 would not be affected and will do way less damage compared to the SA1 and SA3. And yet, for Nanao, they just completely fixed up the problem and turned it into a range SA3. Very cool, but can we see that being fixed for like a lot of other characters? Parasol Rukia especially, please, thank you. I hate being handicapped with that SA2 of hers. But yeah, Spurn +1, Guard Break, and Havoc of 20% via the innate abilities. And as for the 6-star ability, since we do have some stuff on her, we'll just go ahead and... What the hell is up with the UI? It doesn't matter. So yeah, she has a Berserker of 50%. Strong attack reaches time of -12%. Really nice to see. Frenzy +2. Yeah, already the damage output is good enough to the point that we don't even need to worry about the specific killer that she has. Medic increases the heals. Devastation of 60%. Good soul bomb damage. Also farms droplets, which is pretty nice to see here. Also has Team Party, increased technique attribute character strong attack damage of 20%. So optimal supporter, which is pretty good for giving out extra strong attack damage. Speed Link Slot Potions of +5. So on top of the Soul trait having the Link Slot Potions skill, we also have it as a 6-star ability, meaning that this character is a +10 Link Slot Potion character, and she's gonna be better than Swimsuit Jushiro because of the kit that she has, and of course the better damage multipliers. And then lastly, she also has the Soul Reaper Resonance, increased strong attack damage. And as you can see from the description, having characters of the same affiliation as this character accompany them increases their strong attack damage. So yeah, the more Soul Reaper characters that we have as allies, the more damage Nanao gets. And it's pretty easy to accomplish since we do have some pretty good solid Soul Reaper characters that can actually farm Link Slot Potions, like Spirits Are Forever with Yugin is still quite solid. Even Chojuro and Momo will actually be able to help buff up Nanao in this kind of case. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get her built up and ready to go, so that way we can showcase her for PvE content. And since we do have tech-only content available to us for co-op, we're gonna showcase her in both Epic Raids and inheritance trial. So let's get right down to it. Okay, we have her built up and ready to go. We gave her the badge, pill, and the T-set, all with 30% SP. And then the links, hybrid SAR, SAD links with Soifun, Uryu, and Chad. All three of them have level 10 SP. That being said, Uryu is the only one that is T15 with the SP bonus abilities. Unfortunately, not enough resources to get both the Soifun and the Chad to T15 and get the SP bonus ability. I don't have enough time to go out of my way to farm up the resources and get them done, and I do want to get the showcase over and done with since I don't have much time on my hands with recording at the moment. But yeah, with this setup, 86% strong attack damage, full stam at 50, and then we also have the extra 20% strong attack damage when at full stam thanks to Uryu. So yeah, 170% total SP because of the accessories, and everything gathered up from the links and accessories, we have 5.6k SP. I think we might have been able to get to 6k if we had Soifun and Chad with the SP bonus ability, but sadly none of them are max transcended, so there's that to take into consideration. But it's alright, I'm not going to be complaining. At least we have a good setup regardless. That being said, we have characters that are going to be buffing Nanao because of the Soul Reaper Resonance skill, but not only that, Momo right here, she's giving out an extra 20% more strong attack damage to Technique Soul Reapers, and because Nanao is already buffing Technique characters, yeah, it's a different type of multiplier and it will apply to herself. And then we have this Tech 1000-Year Blower Byakuya from Core 1 of the anime, and has the booster skill on the 6-star abilities and can boost on DSA too, so yeah, 43% extra focus, baby, and we have a crack ton of multipliers, which, in my opinion, kind of does compensate for not having a ridiculously high SP, so I'm not complaining. Let's just go and jump right into the quest. This is Inheritance Zone, so we can see almost the best that this character can offer. Keep in mind, she will never have Killer. Okay, don't auto. Anywho, the character's kit, I'm definitely gonna say, among the normal Link Slot Potion farmers, I'm definitely going to say that it's almost the best that we currently have right now that can farm plus 10 potions. Better than Swimsuit Juice here because she has a 40% shave. Now for regular content such as IZ right now, Epic Raids not so much because it does slide through the boss and doesn't get all the hits in. But like for everywhere else, it's still a pretty solid strong attack. And then the SA2 is going to be a 3k length beam with 1020 width, and then you have a standard full screen SA3, albeit a bit of a longer cooldown, 15 seconds, but like at least it does, you know, come back pretty neatly. It's not too long at the end of the day. Alright, let's just go and boost ourselves up with Byakuya and see the total damage that we can do. So, SA2, 60k, 50k. Okay. It's good. I'm not complaining. If they really wanted to, they could have easily given her the SP boost, and she would have been a pretty solid character to use for Guild Quest. Not as good as a True Shikai, no doubt about that, but like, since we don't have that many good options, and since she is a Stern Ritter killer, I feel like she can fill that niche role. Now, you can use her for very hard Guild Quests, and maybe clear, but that being said, she is missing the SP boost to even work in Guild Quest. And considering that rotation in and of itself, you can use both melee and range characters, and you don't have any restrictions. Yeah, she is a usable character. Just that, again, no SP boost, but she's solid. She's solid, and we have yet to see how well she does in Epic Raids. So, yeah. Damage numbers are good, but now let's dive into the meat and potatoes. Okay, here we are in the Renji Epic Raid. Now, Nanao is a ×3 damage bonus, so this is the only time you're gonna see her being really cracked. But I feel like outside of this, as long as you have a team full of Soul Reapers, I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem because with 6 Soul Reapers, yeah, you're just basically giving her 60% more strong attack damage because of the Soul Reaper Resonance skill. So with this, I'm gonna start off by rounding up Soul Reapers in the lobby and also have my main account join in with Spirits Are Forever with Yugin. Because I don't have a double Renji familiar, and because I'm literally making anyone join, I think I'd want to have a full room already, just so that way we can take advantage of her strong attack damage buffs. Okay, we finally have a room full of Soul Reapers. With that being said and done, we can begin. And the quest finally begins. I'm just going to use my main account to get through these shields as fast as possible, just so that way we can then showcase Nanao at her strongest. So yeah, there we go. Let's just go and nuke with the Soul Bomb. Boom. And yeah. Nanao is just freaking plowing through Renji like as if it's nothing. That's the crazy thing. Yeah. And considering most of the players that have joined are pretty much newbies, I think it's safe to say that this is kind of a semi-solo run, am I right? Or am I right? And there we go. We won. Nanao is just crazy for epic raids, and it's very easy to get a full team of Soul Reapers in the lobby. Like, it's possible. You're just not going to be able to do that if you bring Quince Ichigo, since he's a no-affiliation character, but that's just about it. And yeah, pretty solid, not counting the shield that was slowing us down. This was quite fast. Of course, with the shield taking into consideration, it's still a 45-second remaining clear time. But yeah, in the long run, Nanao is definitely going to be one of the better epic raid farmers to use for strictly farming potions, and a bit of droplets as well, because don't forget, she also has the 30% droplet drop. Just doesn't guarantee droplets like Chochiro in this kind of case. Now, normally I'd end the showcase here because we got to see what she can do, and as a farmer, she's very effective. But why don't we go ahead and do a bit of a solo run in Inheritance Trials? Like, her damage multipliers are strong enough to plow through the quest, even without the SP boost. So I figure we may as well go ahead and do that. And yeah, the setup is 100% the same as we showcased her in the single-player content of the video. We will never have Killer because she's a Stern Rider killer, but let's just see what she can do. And this is actually really solid for a character that doesn't have Killer. If you're a Nanao fan and you're an OG that has been playing this game since the first year of the game, and, you know, love this type of Parasol Nanao, even just being able to play as her remake version, what you guys can do is, if you have pulled the... Oh, look, I lost some health, but that's okay because I'm going to heal up with the SA3. If you have the new tech Halibel, the Super Link Slot Potion Farmer, since she is already a Super Link Slot Potion soul trait, what you guys can do is link up Halibel to Nanao, and she'll become a Super Link Slot Potion Farmer. And she'll actually be a pretty solid character to use. It's just that she doesn't have the increased status summon chance, she doesn't have the SP boost or anything of that kind of sort, so I would not really recommend using her unless you have her 2-5 plus. But if she's your favorite character and you just also want to farm super pots alongside farming regular potions, well, guess what? Nanao can actually do the job just fine. Like, she's not struggling too much. Like, her DPS is definitely helping her out in the long run. And as a matter of fact, by the time Holo IT leaves, we're also gonna revisit Mugetsu without Killer, and I think he'll do just fine, if I'm being honest. But yeah, this is solid from now, from Nanao. Although we lost a crap ton of HP, so I guess at this point I just want to die and get my health back. There we go. Thank you. Just do that. Boom. SA2 into the 1, and we move to the next map. And no cap, the SA3 having a 15-second cooldown, I dig it. If she had the extra cooldown when at full stam, I think it would have been so much better in the long run. Like, imagine having the same crazy recharge like Swimsuit Isane and Ruruka. It's just unfortunate. But at least she has a pretty good solid kit, and you don't have to charge the SA3, you can instantly activate it if for whatever reason you hate the older charged SA3. But yeah, we're basically done with the quest. We just need to get up to the middle of the map, nuke with the Soul Bomb. I was about to say nuke with the strong attacks. It's not possible. And wow! Just like that! And that was pretty good. She's not cracked. She's not mega broken or anything. But she does the job. She does the job if you like playing as her. She's mainly meant for farming potions. But if you guys want to use her for IT, oh yeah, she's actually going to be quite fun. But I don't really need it now. I'd rather use Halibel for farming every content, and yeah. Under 3 minutes for a solo run, I take it. It's not the worst. And that's pretty much about it for this character. Thanks again, Snipey, and yeah, I appreciate it. If you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos and all that good stuff. So, yeah, hope to see you guys all in the next one. And yeah, this has been your boy, the Death Smasher, and I'm officially signing out. So take care, lads. Peace out. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.